From Bill Vining Arena on the campus of Ouachita Baptist University in Arkadelphia, you are watching Ouachita Tiger Basketball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Good afternoon, everybody. This is Chris Babb, joined by Jeff Root, sitting in for Chase Hartzell and Chris Gay, our normal student broadcasters, as we bring you Ouachita Tiger Basketball on OSDN. Would like to thank some of the students who did come back, Chloe Velleman and Gavin Wallace of OSDN, Kate Perrin of Arkadelphia High School, and then Dr. Deborah Root and Dr. Dave Osmond pinch hitting for us today as the students are not back on the campus yet. Today, the Southern Nazarene Crimson Storm with a 4-6 overall record, 1-4 in GAC, and the Tigers of Ouachita, 4-7 overall, 1-4 in GAC. Will look to get that second conference win today as these two teams face off. Both teams coming off of losses. Ouachita, an 87-72 loss to Oklahoma Baptist on Thursday. Southern Nazarene, an 86-72 loss across the street at Henderson State. So similar games. Southern Nazarene leads the series 16-8 and won 10 of the last 12 in the series. These two teams split in 2022-23. Jeff, when you take a look at the Ouachita team, it's a team led by Tyler Haynes, 15.1 points per game, 6.1 rebounds per game, 4 scorers in double figures. Haynes, Terrell Williams, Emery Knox, Reggie Martin, they all average just under 30 minutes per game. Southern Nazarene's leading scorer, Cam Slaymaker, 15.2 points per game. Slaymaker also averages 3.2 rebounds per game. He is a 6'4 sophomore from Coquitlam, British Columbia. These two teams, Jeff, 1-4 in the conference standings, tied for ninth. You want to get above that line, above the 8th place, and you're early in the conference season, but you can't build yourself too big of a hole, and that's what these teams are going to try to avoid today.
The freshmen at Ouachita typically take a class called Contemporary World, and they have a map test. I think you could use the roster for Southern Nazarene for the map test.
Let's take a look at this roster. Idaho, California, Texas, Quebec, Oklahoma City, Melbourne, Australia, Berkeley, California, another from Australia, Netherlands, British Columbia, Kansas, Texas, another from California, Oklahoma, and rounded out with Arizona. That is a different flair to the Southern Nazarene team as they will look to go to 2-4. It is also an international look to the women's team.
One of the things that, of course, we're getting used to seeing more and more often is graduate students playing in basketball games, and that's certainly happening for Southern Nazarene right now.
We'll turn it over to Matthew Branch, our public address announcer, for the starting lineups.
Good afternoon. Really? Now it's going to mess up?
Our mic is working, but the
Good afternoon, Tiger Nation, and welcome to Bill Vining Arena for this afternoon's Great American Conference matchup between the visiting Crimson Storm of Southern Nazarene University and your Ouachita Tigers. Let's meet the starting lineup, starting with the visitors, the Crimson Storm of Southern Nazarene. Senior guard number 1, Beno Zezek. Senior guard number 15, Ben Baker McCann. Graduate forward number 22, Jonas Visser. Sophomore guard number 23, Cam Slaymaker. And sophomore guard number 33, Kent Gerard. Crimson Storm led by head coach Bradley Foster. And now let's meet the starting lineup for your Ouachita Tigers. Junior center from Jonesboro, Louisiana, number 1, Roland Belton. Junior guard from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, number 2, Emery Knox. Junior forward from Marietta, Arkansas, number 5, Taryn Williams. Senior forward from Memphis, Tennessee, number 11, Tyler Haynes. And senior guard from Greenbrier, Arkansas, number 35, Kobe Dunlap. Your Tigers are led by head coach Dennis Nutt.
There you hear the starting lineups from public address announcer Matthew Branch. For Southern Nazarene, Beno Zezek, Xander Baker, Ben Baker McCann, Cam Slaymaker, and Kent Gerard. For the Ouachita Tigers, Roland Belton, Emery Knox, Taryn Hayes, Tyler Haynes, and Kobe Dunlap. Cam Slaymaker, the leading scorer for Southern Nazarene, 15.2 points, 3 points per game, 3 rebounds per game. Baker McCann averaging 12.4. 4 players averaging in double figures for Southern Nazarene. Similar story for Ouachita with Haynes Williams, Emery Knox, and Reggie Martin for Ouachita will come off the bench. Turn it over to Jeff Root for today's play-by-play. Chris Dunn making sure the players are ready to go. Roland Belton and Jonas Visser start things off, and we're ready to go.
And Southern Nazarene with the first possession of this basketball game. Both teams looking to turn things around here early in this new year. They did have losses on Thursday, but still time to turn things around in conference standings for both Ouachita and Southern Nazarene. Good passing, good defense on the inside. Ball batted away, a turnover. Ouachita has its first possession. Bringing it up the hill is Knox, and he'll set it up. Ouachita looking inside, nobody open yet. They'll drive, stop. Looking for a pass, they'll get it back to Knox. Here's a good three-point shooter, that is Kobe Dunlap. Nothing open though, and so he'll pass it. We're down to 6 on the shot clock. Jump shot from the corner is no good. Tyler Haynes with the shot. He is an outstanding basketball player and a very fine student. One of the best of the many kinesiology majors at Ouachita. Pass back to the right side. Now a drive. Good stop by Haynes. They'll pass it to the left side. Jump shot no good. Both teams cold so far from the field. Playing good defense. It's 0-0 here in the early going. First half action. Jump shot is up and no good. Rebound by Southern Nazarene. Coming down with it is Jonas Visser. He is from the Netherlands. Came down with that rebound. International flavor on this team, and a lot of folks from different parts of the United States on the team for Southern Nazarene. There's a nice steal and 2 points for Knox.
Knox, the junior guard from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, last played at Charleston Southern. One of those 4 Tigers averaging in double figures.
Ouachita with the early score. Plays some good defense. Southern Nazarene drives to the basket. Shot no good. Rebounded by Ouachita. Coming away with it was Williams. Gets it back. Pass inside. Knox from the corner. Jump shot is no good. Rebounded by Southern Nazarene. Southern Nazarene has not won a road conference game yet. They are 1-4 in conference play. They're 1-4 for the season on the road. Driving to the baseline, back outside it goes. Open three-point shot, in and out, no good, but an offensive rebound and a putback, it just won't fall. Haynes with the rebound for Ouachita. 2 good shots, one close, contested, the other one an open 3. Neither would fall for Southern Nazarene. Ouachita sets up. Jump shot from Kobe Dunlap is no good. Rebounded by Southern Nazarene again. Coming down with it is Slaymaker this time. He is from British Columbia. Pass to the right side, now to the top of the key. Good ball movement for Southern Nazarene. SNU with a long three-point shot, no good. Offensive rebound, ball tipped out of bounds. It will go to Ouachita. Roland Belton, 6'8" center for the Tigers. Fighting for that rebound, it knocked it, it went out of bounds, I should say, on Southern Nazarene. So, Ouachita has the possession. Emery Knox will bring it up the field. Tigers moving the ball around the perimeter. Now a ball goes to Knox. Jump shot, no good. Rebound again. Good defensive rebounding so far by Southern Nazarene. Still 2-0 Ouachita, and we are 3.5 minutes into the game. To the right side it goes. Now pass inside, in traffic. They're going to hand it off, and he stepped out of bounds.
He stepped out of bounds, I believe, before he took the handoff.
Wasn't back in bounds totally when he got the ball, so he turned it over. Multiple turnovers and no points so far for Southern Nazarene, but they have defended well, so it's just 2-0 Ouachita. Belton with the ball. Pass inside. Here's Haynes. Haynes in traffic. Shot against the glass. It will not go down. And a rebound again by Slaymaker. There's a drive to the basket. And he'll go all the way to the basket, and he will have an offensive foul.
We're calling for the.
He really objected to that call, but he will get himself under control.
Yeah,
and it's just one foul.
Called the hook, and it wasn't the official under the baseline. It wasn't under the baseline. That's what the head coach is saying. He said, how do you see that all the way standing out here? But he has the same vantage point we do, and kind of saw the same thing.
Yeah.
Not a lot of scoring early on. Media timeout will take it. You're watching Ouachita Tiger basketball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
At Taylor King Law, we understand that being injured can be a stressful and overwhelming experience.
And that's why we're here to help you every step of the way.
As your dedicated legal team, we'll stand by your side when you're being ignored.
We'll be on your side to fight for the compensation you deserve.
Don't let the insurance companies intimidate you. Let us go to work for you.
Call us today and let us help you get back on the road to recovery.
On your side, by your side. When you've been injured, we're here for you.
I've heard people say Ouachita.
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 Is it pronounced Ouachita?
Searching for Ouachita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Ouachita.
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 How would you pronounce it?
Ouachita.
Ouachita.
It's Ouachita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Ouachita, people. It's Ouachita.
Ouachita.
16 minutes remaining. There you get a good look at the Ouachita bench. Coach Dennis Nutt was on the right of your screen. Now he's on the left. Assistant Coach Levin Thornton on the floor talking to the troops. Roland Belton, Emery Knox, Taryn Williams, Kobe Dunlap, and Tyler Haynes on the floor for the Tigers.
So 4 minutes into the game, 2 points are scored. Ouachita leading 2-0. Ouachita with the ball. Emery Knox is here. Southern Nazarene has struggled offensively, of course, but they have rebounded well, and Ouachita has not had putback points. Here is a drive, shot by Belton, no good, and again a defensive rebound for Southern Nazarene. There's no safety in the game. This is not baseball. It is basketball. They're going to score some soon, but 2-0 right now. Pass inside. That's a good feed, and a foul was called, I believe, on the defensive effort there by Belton. That is his first foul, but he'll check out momentarily. Checking in for Ouachita's Reggie Martin. Reggie Martin is a junior, veteran player for Ouachita. Averages 11 points a game. He comes off the bench today. Here's a pass, open three-point shot, and this time it will miss. Offensive rebound, though, driving inside, passing inside. There is a short shot that goes in the basket to tie this game. Visor made the shot. Two to two, Ouachita with the basketball. Here's Kobe Dunlap. He will drive to the baseline, pass back. Haynes, jump shot. It's good. Nice shot by Tyler Haynes.
Tyler Haynes strong with the mid-range jumper from the baseline, from the wing. That's not a shot you see very often, but it's a shot Tyler Haynes works on regularly.
So 4-2 Ouachita. Southern Nazarene finally broke through with a basket on its last possession. On a nice pass inside and a short jump shot. Now a pass off the leg of a player out of bounds. It will stick with Southern Nazarene. Good work defensively that by Dunlap. Southern Nazarene will throw it in. On the baseline to throw it in will be Zizik. Beno Zizik, I should say. Zezik. Let's try Zezik. Here's a jump shot from the outside. It is no good.
Yeah, it was
tipped though by Ouachita.
Yep.
Southern Nazarene will keep the ball.
The official indicated, I could tell on the trajectory that it was definitely not going to get to the basket. The official right by the shot indicated right as the shot was released that it was tipped. Kobe Dunlap didn't see that.
Drive to the basket, bit of a trip, and a foul's going to be called. Just at the end of the shot clock. Tyler Haynes will pick up the foul.
Called that one on the floor. I thought so the Nazarene might have shots. Now they will.
Drive to the basket, and a foul is called. He kind of moved into Emory Knox that time with the shot. He was under the basket and had to move to his right to get in a position to make that layup. In the process, had contact with Knox, and the foul's called on Knox. So to the free throw line is Slaymaker. Slaymaker at 15 points a game leads the team in scoring. Shot up and good. One more free throw, and this game will be tied up at 4. 14:24 left. Lots of defense, lots of rebounding on the defensive side. Not many points. Shot is up, and it is no good. Ouachita retains its lead at 4-3. Knox with the ball brings it up for Ouachita. They look for an open shot here as both teams trying to figure out the defense. Jump shot, three-pointer, no good. That shot from Williams would not drop, and now a chance to take the lead for Southern Nazarene. They are looking for an open shot. They are not finding one. Staying on the perimeter, they go to the left side. Now to the baseline. To the baseline, driving inside and missing the layup. Rebound by Haynes. Good defensive work by Dunlap. He held his ground. The shot was missed, and then Haynes got the rebound. Ouachita with the possession. Dunlap backs up, gets it to Knox, and Knox will set up the offense. Still 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Driving the baseline is Reggie Martin. Shot no good, rebounded by Southern Nazarene.
Yeah, he went to plant and gather his legs and just didn't have anything.
Shot no good by Southern Nazarene on a reverse layup. Ouachita has the ball, and they want to drive. To the basket it goes. The ball gets loose, and that's going to be off of Ouachita's. Trying to control it and get to the basket for the Tigers was Williams, but he lost control. Southern Nazarene has the ball back. Ouachita still leads it. It's 4-3, 13-18 left here in the first half.
MJ Leslie and Gavin Snyder will check in for the Tigers, replacing Knox and Kobe Dunlap. Leslie had a strong first half from the floor last game out on Thursday, especially from outside the arc.
Both teams working very hard. Not many points to show for it so far. Pass back outside. Looking for a chance to drive. Pass to the corner, now pass inside, pass back to the corner. Jump shot from the side is good. That was short of a three-pointer, but it was a made shot by Slaymaker. And it's a lead now for the first time in the game for Southern Nazarene at 5-4. Ouachita counts on Snyder to bring it down the court. Now they'll get it over to Martin. Jump shot from Martin will not fall. Rebound to
both teams, 2 of 11 from the field before that attempt from Ouachita. So now the Tigers 2 of 12. Southern Nazarene 2 for 11.
Jump shot from three-point range. It will not fall once again, but an offensive rebound back to the basket. Now back outside. Pass inside, in traffic, shot no good, but a foul. And to the free throw line will go Jonas Visser.
Marvin Williams Dunn will check in after this first free throw from Visor. 46% free throw shooter on the year, 6 of 13.
Shot no good. He missed that one.
Knox comes in along with Williams Dunn, replacing Martin and Williams.
Ouachita showing some depth here. Playing several players here in the first half, keeping up the tempo on defense and offense, and also looking for somebody to make a few shots. Shot up and good. It's a 2-point lead now for Southern Nazarene at 6-4 with 12:11 left in the first half. I promise we're going to make it to double digits here. Really aggressive defense for both teams. There's Haynes' acrobatic move to the basket. A foul is called. I believe Haynes will go to the free throw line.
I believe that's going to be on Visor. Those free throw shots will come after the timeout. 11:59 remaining in the first half. So the Nazarene 6, Ouachita 4. Back to Bill Vining Arena after this timeout on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
The central and midwestern U.S. averages more than 850 tornadoes each year, and lately, the number of floods has been rising in the region too. So chances are, there will be more twisters and floods near here again. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are, you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has all the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
Captain Henderson House. We're a home to call your very own when you're away from yours, with a porch to end your night on, surrounded by friends, sharing stories and old times, and a yard with memories of summertime weddings and picnics after the game. We are so thankful for the life this house has seen for nearly 150 years. Come stay with us and join in on our stories. Captain Henderson House, Inn and Events.
Welcome back to Bill Vining Arena, and the man himself is in the house. Coach Vining with his daughter. You got 3 grandchildren and a great-grandchild on the baseline. Let me see if we can get one of our cameras in a few minutes to get the Vining family. We'll have to wait till we're in a good spot to do that. But good to see Coach Vining and Molly and Brent and 3 grandchildren, Will, Nate, and Madeline. And
granddaughter-in-law Hallie Wallace over there.
And then there you hear in the background, right on cue, the great-granddaughter. Trying to just distract the free throw, and it worked.
Haynes got the first one, missed the second one, so it's 6-5, and now a foul is called.
Yeah, that's going to be Ouachita's ball. That foul on Southern Nazarene's Keyshawn Mason, the 6'9", 235-pound junior from Shawnee, Kansas. Transferred from NJIT, New Jersey Institute of Technology.
Haynes has checked out, and Belton has checked in. They get it to Belton on the baseline. He is double teamed, but he wants to drive, and he will have a turnaround jump shot off the glass and in. Nice play.
That's what they wanted to see from Roland Belton. He had a couple of attempts Thursday night, couldn't get him to go. Good to see him with a nice, strong post move, turning on that left shoulder with the right-handed baby hook off the glass.
Ouachita's regained the lead at 7-6. So the Nazarene passes up an open 3. They'll drive to the basket, covered up there. There's a pass. Now looking for a shot from the right side. Inside pass, ball's thrown away. Oh, I thought it was thrown away. They're going to say it was off of Belton.
There you see a good shot of the Vining crew and Coach Vining right there in the middle of the screen looking at our camera operators.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yep, good looking crew there.
Drive to the basket, in traffic. Whistle, and traveling is called. Ouachita will have the ball back. Ouachita started this game 2 for 12 from the field, and guess what Southern Nazarene is? 2 for 12.
Yep. Ouachita has improved to 3 for 13 after Roland Belton's last shot. Both teams still struggling to find rhythm offensively, and this is a Ouachita team that in that loss to Oklahoma Baptist really shot well in that first half. Didn't shoot as well in the second half, but if they can get some of that rhythm back, they could have a better result in the back half of this first half of play.
There's a drive to the basket, a block, and let's see, it's going to be off of the Tiger who made the drive. There's a good block. It not only prevented the basket, but it bounced off of the Ouachita Tiger and out of bounds.
Yeah, Slaymaker got the block, and then it went off of his shoulder as he was falling out of bounds, but it dropped directly down onto Marvin Williams-Dunn, who had already landed. So good call by the official.
Ouachita with a 1-point lead playing defense now. We're almost halfway through the first half. To the side it goes, drive to the baseline. Nowhere to go though, good defense by Williams-Dunn. Down to 2 on the shot clock, long 3-point shot, no good. Offensive rebound though, and they'll take it back outside and set up this offense again. And a whistle. Stop the action. It looked like the defensive effort for Ouachita's Snyder may have been a little too much. Going to be his first foul.
Say no blood, no foul, but apparently there is some blood on Beno Zezik. So he's going to come out, and Sean Barthélemy, excuse me, a 6 foot, 175-pound redshirt sophomore from Montreal.
And they're trying to make sure everybody's cleaned up here before we go back to action. Well, Chris, it's been an interesting game. You don't have to have a lot of points for it to be an interesting game, because especially if you like intense defense. We saw that in the first game, in the women's game. We're seeing it again in this game. Away from the basket, a foul. Illegal screen, I believe.
Called it on 23. I thought the screen was set on 24.
Yeah, I did too.
But I think it was on 23, which is Slaymaker.
24 checks out, though.
Yeah.
Ouachita will bring it down the court with Gavin Snyder, 5'11" freshman from Little Rock Central. Now over to Emory Knox.
Yep. Snyder's head coach was Brian Ross, a former Tiger basketball player. Nice kick out to Leslie.
Jump shot, three-point range, no good. Rebound again to Southern Nazarene. Still a 1-point lead for Ouachita. There's a steal, nice play, drive to the basket, and it's blocked, but he gets the rebound, puts it back in. Nice play, good recovery by Snyder.
Snyder does a good job of trying to draw the foul and get it a block, but then right back into his hand, and he goes up for the layup to give Ouachita a 3-point lead, and that's 4 straight for the Tigers. 30-second timeout from B.J. Foster in his first year at Southern Nazarene.
He's put together an interesting team from all over the globe and all over the United States. Ouachita has gone with some players from a variety of places and a few transfers. Arkadelphia High graduate as well, and a player from New Zealand. So Ouachita has a 3-point lead, and it's the largest lead of the game at 9-6. He played 10.5 minutes of the first half. And the offensive for either team, neither one has ignited yet, but we do expect to see that at some point here.
Coach Foster's in his first year at Southern Nazarene. He replaced Adam Bohach, who went to University of Central Missouri. Foster came to Southern Nazarene from Cal State San Marcos, where he was there for 6 seasons.
Southern Nazarene with the ball, trying to set up a 3 and tie it up. Ball knocked out of bounds. Good, strong defense, but the possession will stay with Southern Nazarene. We've seen some good work early by M.J. Leslie. Leslie is a guard from Little Elm, Texas. Transfer from Trinity Valley Community College. He's a junior. At the line for Southern Nazarene is Beno Zezik.
45.7% free throw shooter on the year, and of course he's going to knock the first one down with great looking form.
We saw the women for Southern Nazarene shoot better from the free throw line than their season stats would lead you to believe they would, and this time he does miss the second.
Yeah, Southern Nazarene last in the conference in free throw shooting at 66.2%. Ouachita second in the conference at 75.6% from the free throw line.
3-point shot from distance, no good. Rebound to Southern Nazarene. Snyder had an open shot, but a deep shot, missed it. 2-point lead for Ouachita. Southern Nazarene trying to take it inside, but the ball's knocked away. Ouachita with a fast break opportunity. This is Martin. He'll spin. The ball will get away, and it goes against the Tigers again. Could not finish the break.
Yeah, Snyder knocked that one away. Reggie Martin just lost it on the spin. He was going to try to spin in the middle of the lane, but there's just too much traffic there, and he lost the ball.
So both teams exchange turnovers, and Southern Nazarene has it back. Down by 2. Ouachita in the lead, 9-7. Top of the key again. drive, running jump shot, it's good. That's a good shot by Zezik. And it's tied at 9. Tie game, Ouachita with the ball. Emory Knox brings it down, gets it set up. Gets it to Reggie Martin. Martin looks inside, now back outside. Knox, three-point shot from Knox. It's good. That looked perfect.
Yeah, good looking shot. Went to the right, stepped back to the left. Knox shooting 33% from three-point range. Gets the first one of the game.
We were right in line where we could see that on the way, and it was perfect all the way, as was that one. A nice comeback to tie it up from Slaymaker.
Slaymaker had so much arc on that ball that it came straight down through the net and almost didn't even touch the net.
Yeah, it really almost looked like an air ball, but it was through the net. Tie game again at 12 this time. Belton wants to drive. He is in traffic, and a foul's going to be called.
Yeah, Williams went to the right and then spun back to the left, and he had two hands from Tyrell Coleman, the 6'3", 205-pound sophomore from Bakersfield, California. Transfer from New Mexico Highlands, the assistant coach for Southern Nazarene was asking about that one, but nevertheless, it is a foul, and that sends us to the under-8 media timeout. Tied at 12. We'll be back to Bill Vining Arena after this timeout on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network presented by Taylor King Law.
Hey world, I have a quick message. It's about safe driving. All right, let's go. Anytime you're driving, have the seatbelt buckled tight. Both hands on the wheel and your phone out of sight. When not in your hand trying to text somebody back. Because if you do, your car might get smacked. The moral of the story, just put your phone down. The people on the road will stay safe and sound. Put your phone down, put your phone down. People on the road will stay safe and sound. Yeah.
I'm Sandra, this is Jorge, and we were adopted in 2019. I remember when they first came to us, Michael was already a teenager. The whole cliche of they're so lucky to have you guys, and it's the other way around. They have changed our family for the better. They chose to love us. They didn't have to. They chose us. Family.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org.
12-12 is the score. Ouachita will throw it in on the baseline. They'll get it out to Kobe Dunlap, who's checked back in. Now Knox, he wants to drive, pass it back outside. Dunlap drives inside, and he'll pass it back outside. They're doing a good job of collapsing when Ouachita does drive. Three-point shot from Dunlap is good. He is a really good outside shooter.
Yep, first make of the game for Dunlap, a 30.4% three-point shooter on the season.
And he gets hot, though. He is dynamite from outside. Three-point lead for Ouachita. Ball gets away and blocked out of bounds by Knox.
Taryn Williams gets the steal. He's falling down, doesn't want to travel, so he has to get rid of the ball right into the hands of Southern Nazarene, and then Emory Knox comes from the backside, is able to block that shot out of bounds to save the easy basket.
Three-point shot, no good. Rebound to Ouachita's Belton came down with it. Ouachita looking to extend its three-point lead. Knox, three-point shot, and he hits it. Ouachita's heating up from outside now.
That was a nice contest also from Coleman, but Knox was just feeling it, got just enough on it. He got it to go. That's his second one of the game.
6-point lead suddenly, largest lead of the game for Ouachita, really for either team. Southern Nazarene sets up offensively. 6:09 left in the first half. Drive to the basket, shot no good, but a putback is good. Nice job by Visor on the rebounded putback. Ouachita sets up with Kobe Dunlap. Get it to Knox. Knox. Now Belton. Belton gives it to Reggie Martin. Martin to the free throw line, but he stops, goes back outside. Here's Knox again. Reggie Martin now with the ball. Outside it goes to Williams. He wants to drive. Not much on the shot clock, but a nice drive and points. Good work by Taryn Williams. 6-point lead 5:20 left, so team's starting to heat up offensively, but not much time left in the first half. Pass inside, and do we see a foul on Belton?
Yeah, I believe it's going to be on Belton as they caught Belton on the high side.
Tyler Haynes will check back in. Belton will check out. To the free throw line is Visor. 6'10", 240 pounds, graduate student from the Netherlands.
That's the third foul on Belton. He'll have to take a seat.
Shot up and no good. Movement in the lane, and he'll go back.
Violation he called on Williams. He just kind of stepped a little bit early.
It's good. One more. That was his first. Shot up and no good. Rebound by Ouachita. Coming down with it was Williams. Emery Knox now sets it up for Ouachita. To Williams. Now back to Reggie Martin. Pass inside. Nice feed to Knox, who makes the layup.
Nice set with the three-man weave up top, and then you catch it on the backdoor cut on the right wing. Knox, nice catch and put up.
Good work by Dunlap to knock it out of bounds. But the possession will stay with Southern Nazarene. 4:48 left. Ouachita has its largest lead of the game at 22-15. To the corner it goes. Southern Nazarene looking for an open shot. They'll drive to the basket again. Turnaround jump shot, difficult look, but he made it. Good shot by Zezek. Williams will drive to the basket. His shot is no good, partially blocked, I believe. Rebound to Southern Nazarene. Slaymaker there for the defensive effort. Pass knocked down by Haynes, but picked up by Southern Nazarene.
And he caught a stray forearm from Kobe Dunlap.
3-point shot by Slaymaker is good, and this is a close game again at 22-20.
Don't know what the whistle was.
Yeah, I'm not sure what stopped play there, but they're going to have Ouachita throw it in again.
I guess they gave a warning to Southern Naz for guys getting excited on the bench. I'm not sure. That's the only thing I can think of is the official who blew the whistle said something to the Southern Nazarene bench.
Whatever it was, it didn't take long, and so Ouachita now has the possession. Looking for a score and a 3-point shot. It is in and out, no good. Rebound, high-flying Baker McCann gets the rebound. Southern Nazarene, jump shot. Ooh, there's a nice block by Haynes. Ouachita has the ball back. Haynes wants to drive to the basket. His layup is no good. Contested by two defenders, and he couldn't get it to go down. 3:26 left, clock running. Now a timeout has been called. Southern Nazarene has called that timeout.
Turn into the media timeout. We'll take a break. 22-20, Ouachita with a 2-point lead. 3:25 back after this timeout on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network presented by Taylor King Law.
Visit the Ouachita campus store for all your Tiger apparel, merchandise, and gifts. If you need something to wear to show your Tiger pride, stop by the Ouachita campus store on the bottom floor of the Evans Student Center to grab a t-shirt, sweatshirt, polo, or more. If you can't stop by the store on campus, visit us online at bookstore.obu.edu. Make your purchase and we'll send it to you. Support the Tigers by checking out the Ouachita campus store. Go Tigers.
Owned by OBU alumni, Java Primo is the official coffee house of Ouachita Tiger football. At Java Primo, amazing coffee is just the beginning. Try our great options at breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and don't forget about our amazing desserts. Also, shop Java Primo's gift selection 24/7 online at javaprimo.com.
Go Tigers! Go Tigers!
might not see it coming. It's prediabetes, and it captures 1 in 3 adults. But you can escape. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test to know where you stand and prevent or delay type 2 diabetes. Be your own hero on smartphones everywhere at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Back to the action. Only 3:25 left in the first half. Ouachita 22, Southern Nazarene 20 in our contest. Southern Nazarene has done Ouachita a favor by hitting only 4 of 8 free throws. Ouachita's only gone to the free throw line twice. They're 1 for 2 from the line. Southern Nazarene with the ball, down by 2. Keeping it on the perimeter. Looking for an open 3. Now a drive to the baseline. Shot. That's a good feed, but the shot was no good.
Yeah, he tried to float it, but it came off the bottom of the palm of his hand instead of the fingertips, and just kind of lost the momentum.
Yeah, he rushed it a bit, I think, around the Ouachita crowd. Ouachita with the ball, chance to extend its lead. Reggie Martin on the sideline. Now he'll pass. There's a good pass to Haynes, who lays it off the glass on the jump shot. It's good.
Yeah, the mid-range jumper off the glass. Tyler is not uncomfortable shooting that.
Ouachita with a 4-point lead. Southern Nazarene with the ball. They want to drive. There's a loose ball again. Picked up by Knox. Knox down to Williams. Williams, nice left-handed layup. It's good. Nice spurt by Ouachita. It's back to a 6-point lead for the Tigers. Driving to the baseline, a good layup that time. Nice move, and points by Baker McCann.
Baker McCann just got by Reggie, and Reggie acknowledged to the bench. He said, yep, that was on me. Got one step to try to cut off the baseline. Baker McCann went back towards the floor and was able to get the uncontested layup.
Jump shot from Knox, in and out. Again, a defensive rebound by Southern Nazarene. Ouachita has only 2 offensive rebounds so far here in the first half. 1:36 left before halftime. Tigers lead it by 4. Southern Nazarene with the basketball. Loose ball again, picked up by Dunlap, and now a runaway for 2 points, and that's a lay-in by Reggie Martin. Good defensive work again by the Tigers. Southern Nazarene down by 6 again with the basketball. Drive to the basket, a spin, and a foul. On the drive was Ben Baker McCann, and he'll go to the free throw line. McCann's a 77% free throw shooter. And that was foul number 9 on Ouachita. Ben Baker McCann is from Berkeley, California. Played for Seattle Pacific.
I was looking at names from last year to see Ian Mowat. You know, Ian Mowat, the junior from Austin, Texas, Westlake. He was on this team last year, but there are a lot of new players on this Southern Nazarene roster.
New coach and a new team. Shot up again. It is in. Left-hander made them both. He averages 12 per game and 6 rebounds per game.
30-second timeout from Ouachita because they have that use it or lose it timeout. You want to set up a possession here in the last minute of the game to get a good look at a basket to preserve this lead going into the halftime break. There you got a good look at the Tiger huddle. Tyler Haynes there on the backside looking at the camera. Coach Nutt giving the instruction. Look at Marvin Williams Dunn there, number 0.
Ouachita's 1-4 in conference play, as is Southern Nazarene. Ouachita's 3-7 overall, but they're 3-2 at home. It's the road that's been the big problem for the Tigers. Of course, playing at home is a little different right now because the students are not on campus, so it's kind of a quiet gym, relatively speaking. But a good crowd of townspeople and parents.
Yeah, the first 3 home games for the conference games for Ouachita were all came when students were not here. There was one game on the Saturday, December 16th, and that was after finals.
Right.
And these two before the students return. On the road next week, and then they'll be back in 2 weeks from this past Thursday when the students will be here as well.
Foul on Southern Nazarene, but they had one to give, so Ouachita will take it out on the baseline and set up the offense. Down to 44 seconds left before halftime. Kobe Dunlap will shoot. Three-pointer by Dunlap, no good. Rebound by Southern Nazarene. 34 seconds left. 4-point lead for Ouachita. SNU with the basketball. Well defended by Snyder. They are waiting to get this shot up. Still 14 seconds left on the shot clock, but they are going to have to shoot and give at least a little bit of time to Ouachita. Drive to the basket. Layup is good. Nice move by Baker McCann. Ouachita has 4 seconds. Snyder has a shot blocked, and now a shot from half court almost went in, but is no good. So it's Ouachita 28, Southern Nazarene 26 here at halftime.
Not a lot of offense there in that first 10 minutes, Jeff. Both teams struggling offensively. 37.5% from the field for Ouachita, 34.6% from the field for Southern Nazarene. 2 of 10 from three-point range for the Crimson Storm, 3 of 11 for Ouachita. We'll take a break here from some of our sponsors and come back in a few minutes with some of the first half statistics. 28-26 is the Ouachita lead at halftime. You're tuned in or watching. I don't guess you tune into a YouTube channel like you used to tune into a radio dial. The old radio broadcast came out in me, right?
Yeah, I don't think there's any aluminum foil and antennas involved.
Yeah, I don't think so. You're watching Ouachita Tiger basketball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. We'll be back to Bill Vining Arena after we hear from our sponsors.
Whether you realize it or not, you see the work of Bats and Signs all around Arkadelphia. When you see the Badger equipment trailer on the way to a Badger game, Bats and Signs did that. When you're watching the Badgers, Tigers, or Reddies and see the signage that just really makes their facilities pop, Bats and Signs did that too. You see the signage in downtown Arkadelphia, on the campuses of Ouachita and Henderson, or the sign in your neighbor's yard supporting a candidate or their favorite Badger? Yep, Bats and Sign did that too. Longtime residents and supporters of all things Arkadelphia called Mark, Jared, Chris, or Ryan at Bats and Signs today to see what they can do for you.
Baseball for me just kind of was the glue that kept my family together. I feel like I was able to come here and get my triple major, as well as play a super high level of baseball against some of the best players in the country. There's a lot of options here in Division II with a lot of great ball players and a lot of great people, and they make sure that they give you every opportunity to succeed on and off the field.
I'm Rex Horn, the Interim Executive Director of the Arkansas Baptist State Convention, and today I'm joined by my friend Dylan, who's an attorney with the Arkansas Baptist Foundation, with an important word for you.
The foundation is here to help you support your Ouachita Tigers. If you'd like to create an estate plan that supports Ouachita and its mission, or learn about other giving opportunities, please contact us using the information below.
If you love them enough to suck the snot out of their nose at 4 a.m., then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
We specialize in bringing the law to your corner. We are dedicated to understanding what results you want and to helping you understand what actions we can take on your behalf. With over 30 years of experience and a proven track record of success, Berry & Turnage is here to lead you down a path to the results you need. We will work with you every step of the way to make sure that you understand the choices you are making and feel empowered to make them. Berry & Turnage. Serious injuries require serious attorneys.
Food isn't just fuel to live, it's fuel to grow. My family relied on public assistance to help provide meals for us. These meals fueled my involvement in theater and the arts as a child, which fostered my love for acting. The Feeding America network of food banks helps millions of people put food on the table. When people are fed, futures are nourished. Join the movement to end hunger, and together we can open endless possibilities for people to thrive. Visit feedingamerica.org/actnow.
As a student athlete in college, I first got involved with the NCAA at the national level. It was through the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, SAC, gave me an opportunity to advocate on behalf of all student athletes, to affect change and to make an impact. The NCAA is giving the student athlete a platform to voice their concerns and to be able to advocate for what's going to affect their well-being. The policies that are being put in place are speaking towards academics, they're speaking towards well-being, they're speaking towards fairness, creating a culture so that the student athletes have the best experiences possible.
Make Print Mania in downtown Arkadelphia your place to get embroidery, screen printing, trophies, and more. Drop by their store on Main Street in downtown Arkadelphia or visit their website at printmaniatees.com to see how they can help your business or group. Need a shirt for an event? Let Print Mania take care of that. Need promotional materials for your business or organization? You can let Print Mania take care of that too. A family-run local business in Arkadelphia, Print Mania has been serving the public since 1992. Call Print Mania today, 870-246-3803.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
At Taylor King Law, we understand that being injured can be a stressful and overwhelming experience.
And that's why we're here to help you every step of the way.
As your dedicated legal team, we'll stand by your side when you're being ignored.
We'll be on your side to fight for the compensation you deserve.
Don't let the insurance companies intimidate you. Let us go to work for you.
Call us today and let us help you get back on the road to recovery.
On your side, by your side. When you've been injured, we're here for you.
I've heard people say Ouachita. Ouachita.
Ouachita. Is it pronounced Ouachita?
Searching for Ouachita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Ouachita.
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 How would you pronounce it?
Ouachita.
Ouachita.
It's Ouachita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Ouachita, people. It's Ouachita.
Ouachita.
The central and midwestern U.S. averages more than 850 tornadoes each year, and lately, the number of floods has been rising in the region too. So chances are, there will be more twisters and floods near here again. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are, you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has all the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
Captain Henderson House. We're a home to call your very own when you're away from yours, with a porch to end your night on, surrounded by friends, sharing stories and old times, and a yard with memories of summertime weddings and picnics after the game. We are so thankful for the life this house has seen for nearly 150 years. Come stay with us and join in on our stories. Captain Henderson House, Inn and Events.
Hey world, I have a quick message. It's about safe driving. All right, let's go. Anytime you're driving, have the seatbelt buckled tight. Both hands on the wheel and your phone out of sight. When not in your hand trying to text somebody back. Because if you do, your car might get smacked. The moral of the story, just put your phone down. The people on the road will stay safe and sound. Put your phone down, put your phone down. People on the road will stay safe and sound. Yeah.
I'm Sandra, this is Jorge, and we were adopted in 2019. I remember when they first came to us, Michael was already a teenager. The whole cliche of they're so lucky to have you guys, and it's the other way around. They have changed our family for the better. They chose to love us. They didn't have to. They chose us. Family.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org.
Visit the Ouachita campus store for all your Tiger apparel, merchandise, and gifts. If you need something to wear to show your Tiger pride, stop by the Ouachita campus store on the bottom floor of the Evans Student Center to grab a t-shirt, sweatshirt, polo, or more. If you can't stop by the store on campus, visit us online at bookstore.obu.edu. Make your purchase and we'll send it to you. Support the Tigers by checking out the Ouachita campus store. Go Tigers.
Owned by OBU alumni, Java Primo is the official coffee house of Ouachita Tiger football. At Java Primo, amazing coffee is just the beginning. Try our great options at breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and don't forget about our amazing desserts. Also, shop Java Primo's gift selection 24/7 online at javaprimo.com.
Go Tigers! Go Tigers!
Even the mighty might not see it coming. It's prediabetes, and it captures 1 in 3 adults. But you can escape. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test to know where you stand and prevent or delay type 2 diabetes. Be your own hero on smartphones everywhere at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Whether you realize it or not, you see the work of bats and signs all around Arkadelphia. When you see the Badger equipment trailer on the way to a Badger game, bats and signs did that. When you're watching the Badgers, Tigers, or Reddies and see the signage that just really makes their facilities pop, Bats and Signs did that too. You see the signage in downtown Arkadelphia, on the campuses of Ouachita and Henderson, or the sign in your neighbor's yard supporting a candidate or their favorite Badger? Yep, Bats and Sign did that too. Longtime residents and supporters of all things Arkadelphia called Mark, Jared, Chris, or Ryan at Bats and Signs today to see what they can do for you.
Baseball for me just kind of was the glue that kept my family together. I feel like I was able to come here and get my triple major, as well as play a super high level of baseball against some of the best players in the country. There's a lot of options here in Division II with a lot of great ball players and a lot of great people, and they make sure that they give you every opportunity to succeed on and off the field.
(28-26) the halftime score as Ouachita leads. Let's take a look at the leading scores and some of the first half statistics. Ouachita led by Emery Knox, 10 points, 5 points from Tyler Haynes, 4 from Taryn Williams, 3 from Kobe Dunlap, 2 each from Gavin Snyder, Reggie Martin, and Roland Belton. Leading scorer for Southern Nazarene, Cam Slaymaker, 9 points. Ben Baker McCann with 6 points, 5 points from Ben Ozezik. They account for 20 of the 26 points. Jonas Visor with the other 6. Southern Nazarene shooting 9 of 26 from the field for 34.6%, 2 for 10 for three-point range, 20%, 6 of 10 from the free throw line, 60%. Ouachita 12 of 32 from the field for 37.5%. 3 of 11 from three-point range for 27.3%. We got a little mix-up on our halftime stats on the screen, but nevertheless, 1 of 2 from free throw line for 50%. Only 2 turnovers for Ouachita in the first half, so the Nazarene has 10 turnovers. 6 assists for Ouachita, 3 assists for Southern Nazarene. Again, ignore the stats on the screen because those are from 91 points. Those are from last week in the women's game. But if we had 91 points, Jeff, at halftime, we would give some significantly different numbers than we just did when Ouachita only has 28 points. Jeff, neither team really got in the flow offensively. Foul trouble, not really any for either team except for Ouachita, I guess. Rollin Belton with 3 fouls, 2 each for Tyler Haynes and MJ Leslie. For Southern Nazarene, 2 fouls from Visor, 1 each from Mason Coleman, Baker McCann, and Slaymaker. It will be Ouachita's ball when we get things going here in 30 seconds. And Ouachita 2 halves consecutively of just not the best field goal shooting compared to what they could have. They really want to get back to form of that first half in the Oklahoma Baptist game on Thursday night.
Chris, Ouachita only 3 from 11 on three-point shooting. Southern Nazarene, though, only 2 for 10. One difference, though, that kept Southern Nazarene within 2 points of Ouachita at halftime was that they were 6 for 10 from the free throw line. Ouachita still, despite driving inside from time to time, they only went to the free throw line twice and made 1 of those. The defenses have really been falling in on anybody driving in the lane, and yet Ouachita's not been able to make it to the free throw line very often, so we'll see what will happen in the second half there. I've also just seen some three-point shots contested, some three-point shots that were open that were missed. Both teams struggling offensively, but it is a close game and a well-contested game. Both teams working very hard on the court, just not scoring a lot.
Knox, Williams, Belton, Rollins, Tyler Haynes, and Dunlap on the floor to start for Ouachita. Tyler Haynes with a nice start offensively from Ouachita from the right baseline.
Good jump shot from Haynes. He's been a good inside player for his entire career at Ouachita, but he's developed a good jump shot as well. Southern Nazarene sets up, 3-point shot, and that will be missed. Offensive rebound and a block of the putback. And it does go out on Ouachita, so Southern Nazarene will keep the possession, but the missed 3-point shot, then the easy putback was blocked. Really good work by Haynes on the inside. Southern Nazarene wants to drive. Turnaround jump shot. It is no good. Rebounded by Haynes, who's in an awfully good start offensively and defensively here in the second half. Emory Knox, top of the key to Haynes. Now to the wing, a 3-point shot. It's good. Good shooting by Williams. Ouachita's got 5 straight to begin the second half and a 7-point lead.
2 for 2 from the field in the second half.
Drive inside, pass inside. Ooh, nice hook shot off the glass and in the basket. Good work that time from Visor. 6'10", 240. He's got some good size. Kobe Dunlap inside to Belton. Rollin Belton at the free throw line, passes it back outside. Dunlap gets it to Haynes, who stepped on the line just before he drove to the basket.
And he had a step on the baseline, went in for the dunk, but just started that possession a little too far away from the goal, about an inch too far. Stepped on that sideline when he caught the pass.
Drive to the basket, now a pass, jump shot from 15 feet, it's good. That's a good shot by Zezik. And 4 straight for Southern Nazarene, pulls it back to a 3-point Ouachita lead. Knox wanted to shoot, lost control of the ball. Belton now on the inside in traffic. Well, he got up high, made that shot. Belton at 6'8". He got above the defense for that jump shot. Nazarene keeps it on the perimeter. Now a drive to the basket on a foul on the way there.
That's going to be on 11, Tyler Haynes. I believe that's going to be his third personal foul. So now Belton and Haynes each with 3 fouls.
Williams just blocked a shot but fouled in the process.
Yeah, Knox. Williams got the block, but the foul was called on Emory Knox, and that's his second personal foul.
Fouled earlier than the block then.
Yeah.
Reggie Martin will check in momentarily. First shot is good, another one coming. If he makes this, it'll cut it to a 3-point lead. Ouachita led by 2 at halftime. Shot up and no good. Rebound to Southern Nazarene. And a jump shot, no good. Ball in the air, brought down by Williams. Good rebound. Well contested by Southern Nazarene on the missed free throw, but Ouachita has the ball. Knox gets it to Dunlap. Williams back to Belton. Everybody's touching the ball. Now a drive inside by Martin, pass back outside. Williams in the corner, he's covered. He wants to drive, still covered up. 7 seconds on the shot clock. He'll miss a shot on the baseline and rebound by Southern Nazarene. Zezik with a shot. It is no good, but a rebound to Southern Nazarene. Put back no good. He gets another rebound. Southern Nazarene with second chances here. Zezik has been one active player. He'll drive for a while and then pass it. They give it back to Zezik. He wants to drive again. Another pass. Ball gets away. Picked up by Southern Nazarene and put in the basket. Wow. Strong effort. And they made the basket. Two-point lead for Ouachita. Tigers with the ball. Knox has the ball knocked out of his hands, but they're going to call a foul. Slaymaker takes the foul this time. Ouachita sets it up. Belton out to Martin and a foul away from the basket. Let's see who this one's on.
Right off the top of Taryn Williams' head. That's on Slaymaker. That's his third personal foul.
Reggie Martin sets it up for Ouachita. Jump shot, three-point range. Williams no good, but Belton with the rebound. Jump shot from deep. Martin makes it.
He got that one in stride, and as soon as he got it, he was in rhythm. About 3 feet behind the three-point line, but got it to go. The lead is 5.
Ouachita back on defense. Almost a steal by Knox. Good pass by Southern Nazarene. A drive to the basket, and a foul is going to be called on Williams as driving to the basket was Slaymaker. Timeout on the court. Ouachita 38-33 for Southern Nazarene. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
Visit the Ouachita campus store for all your Tiger apparel, merchandise, and gifts. If you need something to wear to show your Tiger pride, stop by the Ouachita campus store on the bottom floor of the Evans Student Center to grab a t-shirt, sweatshirt, polo, or more. If you can't stop by the store on campus, visit us online at bookstore.obu.edu. Make your purchase and we'll send it to you. Support the Tigers by checking out the Ouachita campus store. Go Tigers.
Owned by OBU alumni, Java Primo is the official coffee house of Ouachita Tiger football. At Java Primo, amazing coffee is just the beginning. Try our great options at breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and don't forget about our amazing desserts. Also, shop Java Primo's gift selection 24/7 online at javaprimo.com.
Go Tigers! Go Tigers!
Jeff, we talked in the first game, if you're in Northwest Arkansas, go eat at Fish City Grill. And then the next time you're in town, give Java Primo a ride downtown, owned by Ouachita alumni Shelly Jimmy Hughes.
And did you see that dessert they just showed on the screen?
Yes.
Holy cow.
You know, when we shot that commercial, they had to fix all the food. They were just going to, here, let's get this in the shot, get this in the shot, and this in the shot.
That worked to your advantage?
It did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. To the free throw line, Slaymaker. Up and good.
Slaymaker. But he had fun with that name.
Not a bad name for an athlete, is
yeah.
it? Up and no good. Rebound by Belton. All right, Knox brings it up the court. He was hot earlier from three-point range. Hasn't taken one lately. Checking into the game is Marvin Williams Dunn. Dunlap to Belton. Belton. Ooh, a pass that got away, but Martin retrieved it and is fouled as he shoots. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, Martin tried to go left. Ball fake went to the right. And almost got that one as he was falling backward.
You're going to clean up the court a little bit. And that's wise. If you're going to clean up the court, you need the basketball shoes to just test it and make sure it's okay.
That's right.
Shot up and good by Martin. Reggie Martin, 6'2", junior from Louisiana, Vivian, Louisiana. Shot up and good again. That helps the Ouachita cause. It's a 6-point lead. 15 minutes left in the contest. Well, both teams must be thinking right now. The Ouachita's led throughout the game. It's always been a one-digit lead, so both teams probably thinking right now, if we're going to make a move in the standings here, it needs to begin today. Traveling on Southern Nazarene as trying to make the basket was Visor. Both teams 1 and 4. They need a nice streak.
He said it wasn't a travel. He stepped on his foot. Well, I mean, he still took an extra step.
You can travel that way. Not gracefully, but you can travel. Shot up, and it is good. Nice three-point shot from Knox.
Good shot from Emory Knox. Gives the Tigers a 9-point lead. 14 and a half minutes left. Marvin Williams Dunn, nice job of fighting through that screen.
Largest lead of the game for Ouachita. Driving the baseline and turning it over is Slaymaker. Ouachita with a drive all the way to the basket. Left-handed layup is good by Knox. Nice run, and the Tigers have their first double-digit lead of the game. 45-34, 11-point lead for Ouachita, 14-15 left.
Full timeout, so we'll take it with them. Back after this timeout on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network presented by Taylor King Law.
Whether you realize it or not, you see the work of Bats and Signs all around Arkadelphia. When you see the Badger equipment trailer on the way to a Badger game, Bats and Signs did that. When you're watching the Badgers, Tigers, or Reddies and see the signage that just really makes their facilities pop, Bats and Signs did that too. You see the signage in downtown Arkadelphia, on the campuses of Ouachita and Henderson, or the sign in your neighbor's yard supporting a candidate or their favorite Badger? Yep, Bats and Sign did that too. Longtime residents and supporters of all things Arkadelphia called Mark, Jared, Chris, or Ryan at Bats and Signs today to see what they can do for you.
Baseball for me just kind of was the glue that kept my family together. I feel like I was able to come here and get my triple major, as well as play a super high level of baseball against some of the best players in the country. There's a lot of options here in Division II with a lot of great ball players and a lot of great people, and they make sure that they give you every opportunity to succeed on and off the field.
Back to action. Southern Nazarene with the basketball, trailing Ouachita by 11. First time it's been a double-digit lead for either team. Ouachita has led throughout almost all of this contest. And now a contact away from the ball. To the deck went the big man for Southern Nazarene, 6'10", 240, Jonas Visor. Southern Nazarene will throw it in from the baseline. Belton will check out of the game for Ouachita. From the baseline, almost a steal, almost a great play by Knox, but Southern Nazarene will keep the possession. Pass inside and off the glass, nice feed and a basket by Visor. Graduate student from Amsterdam, the Netherlands. Ouachita with a 9-point lead now. Williams Dunn gets it to the corner to Dunlap. Haynes to Reggie Martin. Staying on the perimeter. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Knox. Dunlap, he wants to drive in the lane. Jump shot, it's good. Nice shooting from Kobe Dunlap.
It's a good move by Dunlap. He wanted to go to his left and pull up at the three-point line, but the defense didn't allow him that, so he just kept driving and found a hole. That's a travel.
And they'll call it. Ouachita gets the ball back.
Jeff, you see the blue NCAA patch on these Southern Nazarene jerseys because they have made the NCAA tournament. That's the patch that you have to put on the uniforms. I don't guess anybody wore 23 in last year in the NCAA tournament.
Knox looks for a shot. He'll take one. Three-point shot is good. Emory Knox. 14-point lead. This is the largest lead of the game for Ouachita. Tigers appear to be pulling away. Still 12 and a half minutes left, though, in the contest.
Knox with 18 now. Counted on the floor.
He drove to the basket, but
that is going to be the third foul on Knox.
It is going to be in for the baseline. That's a key foul, though, on Knox. Just made the three-pointer and then commits his third foul. So the Nazarene does not go to the free throw line. They'll set up their offense. Bad pass, and that's out of bounds. They could not control it. Edelmeyer got over there but couldn't keep it from bouncing out of bounds. Marvin Williams-Dunn will throw it in, and Knox will bring it down the court. No backcourt pressure at all from Southern Nazarene. Ouachita with a nice 12-point lead. Pass gets away.
Oh, Ouachita's getting away with one there because Tyler Haynes was going for that pass, and they called a hold on the backside on Visor. Fourth foul on Visor.
Drive to the basket. Oh, he's patient. He goes up, and he's going to go to the line. Good work by Martin.
I believe that is going to be, if that's on Visor, I believe that's his fifth. Okay, maybe it is fourth.
To the line for Ouachita, number 3, Reggie Martin.
Looking at stats, I thought they had him with 3 before those 2 possessions.
They are going to pull him out of the game, I think, regardless. Shot up, and it's good. Another free throw coming. 2 changes in the lineup for Ouachita, 3 for Southern Nazarene.
Yeah, so 4 fouls now for Visor, 3 for Slaymaker. For Ouachita, 4 for Rollin Belton, 3 each for Tyler Haynes and Emory Knox. Knox just took a seat. Tyler Haynes still on the floor for Ouachita.
Shot up, no good this time. Rebound goes to Southern Nazarene. Checking in was Keyshawn Mason, and he got that rebound. Ooh, athletic fadeaway shot off the glass is good. Slaymaker made a tough shot. Ouachita with the ball, 11-point lead. Just under 12 minutes left in the game. Ouachita has been in control, but it's still relatively close. Shot no good. Rebound to Southern Nazarene. Coming down with it was Sean Barthelemy, who has checked in. He's from Montreal. Turnaround shot, a foul on Ouachita. I believe they're going to call that on Gavin Snyder.
Yep, that's going to be on Gavin Snyder. So Slaymaker will go back to the free throw line. Immediate timeout, 11:28 left in the second half. Ouachita up by 11 and back with more basketball from Bill Vining Arena after this timeout on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network presented by Taylor King Law.
I'm Rex Horn, the Interim Executive Director of the Arkansas Baptist State Convention, and today I'm joined by my friend Dylan, who's an attorney with the Arkansas Baptist Foundation with an important word for you.
The foundation is here to help you support your Ouachita Tigers. If you'd like to create an estate plan that supports Ouachita and its mission or learn about other giving opportunities, please contact us using the information below.
If you love them enough to suck the snot out of their nose at 4 a.m., then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Back to action. It is Ouachita 51, Southern Nazarene 38, 11:28 left in our contest this afternoon. Ouachita looking for its second victory in conference play, and it would send Southern Nazarene to 1-5 in conference play. But SNU is not going to give it up easily, and to the free throw line goes Cam Slaymaker, the sophomore from British Columbia. His shot is up and good. One more coming.
So the score earlier said 51-40. So they had the score wrong on the board. So they took it back down to 38, and now it's at 40. I asked if we could get some clarification. So now it's 51-40 is the correct score. I guess the scoreboard had an extra basket.
Foul away from the basket as offensive foul against Ouachita. So the correct score is 51-40 right now.
Right.
I believe they have corrected it.
Yep. MJ Leslie comes back into the game. He had 2 fouls in the first half, had to take a seat. That's the second foul on Taryn Williams.
Drive to the baseline, pass back outside. There's a three-point shot, and it's good. Slaymaker is hot all of a sudden, and he's trying to pull his team back into it. Ouachita 51, Southern Nazarene 43.
He's the leading scorer on the team, 15.2 points per game. Now he's got 18 today.
Reggie Martin in traffic. It'll be a foul against Southern Nazarene.
Watching basketball is so much about angles and where you're sitting.
Right.
Nobody on the Southern Nazarene side of the bench with the stands, which is the women's basketball team and the bench, thought that was a foul, but you could see that Girard inhibited the progress. A while ago, Ouachita thought that it was a travel, and the traveling call was made. Southern Nazarene didn't think it was a travel. If you go back and look at it on film, the video I was watching during one of our timeouts, I don't know if it was a travel or not after watching, but from our angle, it sure did look like a travel, and we had the same angle as the officials. So watching basketball is so much about where you are on the floor watching the game. Yeah, Emory Knox gets the timeout right before the jump ball was the alternating possession. The ball was tied up.
So Ouachita will have the possession after that wild loose ball. Body's on the floor. Tyler Haynes was slow in getting up, but he's okay now.
Oh.
Technically called against Southern Nazarene.
It's a weak technical foul called. The coach, Foster, didn't like that it was a tie ball instead of a timeout instead of a tie ball, and all he said was, "That's bull crap," and he got teed up. I've heard coaches say and players say much worse.
To the free throw line is Knox.
Why are we shooting during a timeout?
Shot is up and good.
Don't know why we're shooting.
The teams are still on the bench. Shot up and good. Well, we're speeding the game along, I think, Chris.
Well, they now Coach Foster's like, why are you allowing them to huddle up during it? In which he has a point there. That was just not administered correctly. They allowed Ouachita to have the timeout during the free throws. But I thought that was a quick trigger there on that technical foul for Coach Foster. If you're going to get a technical foul, you'd like to earn one, but I don't think he really earned that one.
Yeah, he had turned his back by the time it was called. But the 2 points for Ouachita makes it a 10-point lead, 10:21 left in the contest, and Ouachita will have the ball. Of course, Ouachita had the ball before the technical on the timeout call. It's hard to blame Ouachita for being in the huddle because I'm sure most of them thought it was still
a timeout.
They called a timeout.
Yeah, they called a timeout. They didn't know a technical foul had been called. Well,
or
until Emory went
to the free throw line,
Emory went to shoot free throws, and then they let him stay in the huddle. It just wasn't.
Knox lost it and then tracked it down, gets it to Reggie Martin, and they've got time to set up. Still 18 seconds on the shot clock. Martin will drive. He'll take a jump shot. He'll make that jump shot.
Reggie Martin.
It's back to a 12-point lead. So the Nazarene, not the kind of folks who are going to give up, and there's a foul.
Yeah, that's going to be the fourth on Emory Knox now.
Looks like he tripped him just a bit.
Yeah.
He regained his balance, but there was some contact. Back into the game will come Marvin Williams-Dunn.
Knox with 20 of Ouachita's 55 points. Reggie Martin has 10. Tyler Haynes with 7. Taryn Williams with 7. So that scoring is going to have to come from somewhere. Knox has been the hot hand tonight so far, and he's on the bench now.
Well, Slaymaker is keeping his team in the game right now. Now he'll make a free throw. He's got one more coming.
He's got 19 of their 44. So he's getting ready to, with this free throw make, he and Knox will both have 20 on the night.
Shot up and good. All right, 10-point game. Ouachita with the ball. Dunn gives it to Williams, who gives it to Martin. Martin, cross-court pass. Williams thought about a three. Now the ball gets away, and it will be SMU ball. Bringing it down the court will be Sean Bartolome. Redshirt sophomore from Montreal. The Athletic Institute Academy is his former stop. Ooh, a drive to the basket, and you just can't take that many steps. He found an open path, but he didn't have that many steps left.
Yeah.
Williams-Dunn brings it down the court for Ouachita. Now Williams. Here's Martin. Martin to the basket, no good, but a put back by Haynes. Nice work by both Martin and Haynes, and Ouachita has 2 more. 12-point lead again. Ooh, quite a collision under the basket. The foul is going to be against Ouachita, is it? Yep.
Yeah, I believe that's going to be on Dunn. So 2 shots for Southern Nazarene. Ouachita's in the double bonus the rest of the way. No, excuse me, Southern Nazarene's in the double bonus the rest of the way. Ouachita is in the bonus. Still 2 fouls before it'll be 2 shots the rest of the way.
Shot up and no good by Barthelemy.
Barthelemy 56.7% from the, 58.6% from the free throw line this year, 17 of 29 coming into this game.
It is a contact sport. That was quite a collision under the basket. Shot up and good. Ouachita with the ball. Tigers have led almost the entire game. Haynes. Not a comfortable lead though. Back outside, Williams Dunn. Jump shot, no good. Rebound once again by the key player, Slaymaker, key player for SNU. Ooh, a bad pass. Intercepted by Martin. Ouachita wants to run. They get it to Haynes. Haynes lays it up and in. Contested layup, but he made it.
3-on-2. Reggie Martin made a nice job of, he was on the right wing, hit the Haynes trailing just a step behind him. Nice finish by Tyler Haynes.
13-point lead for Ouachita.
Haynes now with 11 on the night.
Here comes Barthelemy. His shot is no good. Tipped rebound. Barthelemy gets it back. Gets it to his teammate who will pass. Nice pass, but a good block. Ooh, a foul though. Martin called for the foul. May have got him with a body. He certainly got a lot of basketball at the top of that play.
7:41 left in this one. Ouachita up by 13, 59-46. Southern Nazarene will be at the line when we come back. You're watching Ouachita basketball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network presented by Taylor King Law.
At Taylor King Law, we understand that being injured can be a stressful and overwhelming experience.
And that's why we're here to help you every step of the way.
As your dedicated legal team, we'll stand by your side when you're being ignored.
We'll be on your side to fight for the compensation you deserve.
Don't let the insurance companies intimidate you. Let us go to work for you.
Call us today and let us help you get back on the road to recovery.
On your side, by your side. When you've been injured, we're here for you.
I've heard people say Ouachita. Ouachita.
Ouachita.
Is it pronounced Ouachita?
Searching for Ouachita Baptist University. Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Ouachita.
Ouachita. Ouachita.
How would you pronounce it?
Ouachita.
Ouachita.
It's Ouachita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Ouachita, people. It's Ouachita.
Ouachita.
7:41 remaining in the ball game. Ouachita 59, Southern Nazarene 46. Southern Nazarene will be at the free throw line when we come back to play. Mason to the free throw line. 56.7% free throw shooter on the season. First attempt at the line tonight. Ouachita shooting 46.9% from the field. Southern Nazarene 39.5. 65% at the free throw line for the Crimson Storm. Take a look at foul trouble as we get late in the game. Ouachita, 2 players with 4 fouls, Emory Knox and Rollin Belton. They are both on the bench right now. No other player with more than, Tyler Haynes has 3. Visor has 4 for Southern Nazarene. 3 fouls for Slaymaker. Visor comes back into the game, replacing Mason, so Visor will be playing with 4 fouls. He'll draw the assignment of guarding Tyler Haynes. You almost would, they're trying to go to the right side. You wonder if they might try to go inside to Haynes to draw that 5th on Visor, possibly.
Ouachita working against a pressure defense right now and handling the ball well. Tyler Haynes gets it, jump shot, and that is no good. We had an open shot but couldn't pull it down, and that will go to Ouachita. Call goes to Ouachita. On the missed shot was Leslie. Ran that offense well to get him a shot. It was no good, but then on the rebound, it was tipped out by Southern Nazarene. Pass almost got away, but Williams has it. Williams gets it to Martin. Ouachita sets it up. They don't have to hurry. To the baseline, though, it goes, and a nice shot by Tyler Haynes.
Elijah, there's nothing he can do unless if he wants to stay in the game. He can just show himself. Now, he does stand 6'10", so his reach is a long way up there, but not too much of a contest.
And a foul.
The foul is going to be on the back on MJ Leslie for Ouachita. Now that's his third personal foul.
And to the free throw line will go Visor. Well, the free throw line has kept Southern Nazarene in the game. They're not shooting an extremely high percentage, but they have many more free throws than Ouachita does. Moments ago, it was 20 free throws for Southern Nazarene. They had made 13. They just made another one. They've made a few since then.
16 of 23 now. Ouachita only 6 of 8.
Yeah, it makes a huge difference. But Ouachita has held Southern Nazarene to less than 40% from the field for the game.
So the Nazarene shooting 69.6% from the free throw line, about 3 percentage points above their season average.
Haynes in traffic, and he traveled. He thinks he got a little help pushing the back, but the travel is called. I've always thought basketball was a really difficult game to officiate.
Most fans think it is too, based on their reactions to almost every call.
To the inside it goes. Here's a hook shot, not good. And that was the big man at 6'10". He's got a hook shot, but he missed that one.
Well, and he was falling away from the basket. His momentum was taking him across the lane, and his momentum took him farther away from the basket too.
Here's Haynes. Back to Leslie, back to Haynes. He'll drive, reverse layup, no good. Rebound to Southern Nazarene. Pass. Ooh, driving and driving. A wild-looking shot, but is he going to go to the free throw line? That once again is Slaymaker. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, and that's going to be on Tyler Haynes, and that's his fourth.
Still 5:53 left in the game. It's an 11-point lead, but Southern Nazarene with 2 free throws can make it a single-digit contest. Knox getting ready to check back in for Ouachita.
Yeah, he has 4 fouls. Haynes has 4 fouls, and Belton has 4 fouls. Belton and Knox both getting ready to check in for Ouachita.
Slaymaker at the free throw line, adjusting his neck a bit before stepping up to shoot these. It was a wild-looking shot he took, but he was fouled. Shot up and good. Slaymaker, 8 for 11 from the line. This could make it a 1-digit game. Shot up and good, and it's a 9-point lead for Ouachita. 5:52 left. Ouachita brings it down the court with Emory Knox, who's checked back into the game. Martin, he drives on the inside, looks back outside, gets it back to Knox. Knox picks up his dribble, now gives the ball to Leslie inside to Belton, and he traveled. Ball was knocked away, he grabbed it, but couldn't keep his balance. Southern Nazarene with some momentum now. Down the court will come Barthelemy. He gets it out to Zazik. Driving the baseline, shot up. Oh, wow. Kind of a wild-looking shot, but it went in. Coleman makes the basket, and it is a 7-point lead for Ouachita. Knox gets it over to Martin. Martin to MJ Leslie, and now back to Martin. He wants to drive, he'll stop. Passes it back outside. Open shot for Leslie. He makes it. That's a key shot.
That's a big shot. Gets it back to 10. MJ Leslie was hot in the first half against Oklahoma Baptist, and that's the first one he's hit since then, I believe. He may have hit one later against Oklahoma Baptist, but that was a big shot from MJ Leslie. He was 0 for 3 from three-point range before that shot.
Three-pointer no good. Rebound to Ouachita. Williams came down with it after the miss by Slaymaker. Well, Coach Vining is sure that this is going to be a Ouachita win. I think he's headed for the exit now. Great to see him at Bill Vining Arena. Knox with the ball. Oh, he lost it, and it went out of bounds. Ten-point lead. Slaymaker will throw it in. Southern Nazarene will set up its offense. Gets it over to Barthelemy. Spin move on the inside, back outside. Three-point shot. This one is no good. Rebounded by Williams.
It's a good contest by Emory Knox on the kick out to Zezik. A good closeout by Knox to get a hand in the face.
Emory Knox. To the right side, Reggie Martin. Martin looks for Belton, gets it to him. He wants to drive. This is Williams. Williams on the inside, turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound for Southern Nazarene. Ouachita looked for a foul on that shot and didn't get it. Barthelemy, top of the key. Pass back to the left side. Now inside they go, back outside. Good ball movement for Southern Nazarene. Jump shot, and it is no good. Rebound to Ouachita again. It's Williams. Less than 3 minutes left in the contest. Ouachita by 10. Belton, jump shot, no good. Rebound by Southern Nazarene. Coming down with it was Zezik, and he'll bring it down the court. In fact, he'll drive into the lane, but a nice block by Belton.
That's a good block by Roland Belton. We'll go to the under 4 media timeout. Ouachita, the lead is back to 10, 64-54, back for the final 2:35 from Bill Vining Arena after this timeout on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Here's a key stat for you. Southern Nazarene is only 3 for 14 on three-point shooting. Ouachita is 8 for 20 from the three-point line, but at the free throw line, Southern Nazarene is 19 for 26, while Ouachita is 6 for 8. So Ouachita has just not made it to the free throw line very often, but they have shot the three a little bit better than Southern Nazarene. There's a three-point shot and a foul, I'm afraid, so he'll miss the shot and go to the free throw line for 3 shots. Slaymaker back to the line. And he is 9 for 12 at the free throw line so far tonight. He has been the offensive weapon tonight for Southern Nazarene. Slaymaker has 22 points of the 54 scored by Southern Nazarene. Shot up, and he's got another one. 2 more shots coming.
Score updates across the street. Henderson State gets a sweep. Defeat Oklahoma Baptist on the women's side 74-54. And the men defeat Oklahoma Baptist 82-77.
Made his first two, one more coming.
Up in Searcy in men's action, East Central defeats Harding 97-87.
One more shot coming. He was fouled shooting a three-pointer, and he just made all three shots. So it's a 7-point lead again. Ouachita on top 64-57. Only 2.5 minutes left in the contest. Good ball movement. Ouachita sharing the basketball right now. Knox, top of the key, looking for a drive. Pass back outside. Open three-point shot for Martin is good. That's some great ball movement, Chris, as they were able to move the ball around at the top of the key, drive inside, and then pass it back out to the corner where Martin was all alone.
And that's been the difference in these last 5 minutes. Southern Nazarene has a couple of those looks as well, and if it's not Slaymaker, it hasn't been going down. Ouachita had two big shots when they needed them. MJ Leslie hit a three possessions ago, and Reggie Martin in their corner there to put this lead back to 10 with 2:13 left.
Ouachita's down 9 for 21 on three-point shooting.
Arkansas Tech defeated Southeastern Oklahoma in men's action 73-69 to stay undefeated. They're now 6-0, the only undefeated team on the men's side.
Full court pressure applied by Ouachita. Slow down this movement for Southern Nazarene. Barthelemy gets it down the court. Pass inside, beautiful pass, and an easy 2 points for Jonas Weiser. It's an 8-point game again, less than 2 minutes left now. Ouachita running its offense, looking for an open shot. Corner, here's Kobe Dunlap back outside to the corner. They covered it this time, but there's a 2-point shot and won't fall for Martin this time. Southern Nazarene has the ball.
Big possession here for both teams.
That pass was tipped out of bounds by Ouachita, and Southern Nazarene will have it.
8-point game, Jeff. If Southern Nazarene's able to get a three here, it's a 5-point game with just over a minute left. So big possession for both teams. Ouachita really wants to keep it at that three possession game as we come down to the time of the game where you're only going to have about 3 or 4 possessions left. 30-second timeout. Take a look at the foul situation. Ouachita with 4 players with 4 fouls. Roland Belton, Tyler Haynes, Emery Knox, MJ Leslie. Only 1 player with 4 for Southern Nazarene. That's Weiser. Possession arrow, Jeff, is with Southern Nazarene. They'll have 23 seconds on the shot clock out of the timeout.
Ouachita's talking defense and also probably some offense on the next possession right now. I would have to bet that Southern Nazarene is talking about how we're going to get the ball to Mr. Slaymaker on this next possession here when they throw the ball in.
Yeah, you don't want to foul on a three, but you also don't want to let up an open three to a player that's had 25 points. Now 15 of those have come at the free throw line. 3 of 9 from three-point range. Southern Nazarene as a team, only 3 of 14. He has all 3 of Southern Nazarene's makes from beyond the arc today.
And he just made 3 free throws when he was fouled on a 3-point shot moments ago. All right, here we go. Barthelemy with the basketball.
Slaymaker's in the corner. Ouachita comes out in the zone. A different look, and there's Slaymaker deep from the O.
Long three-pointer, no good. Offensive rebound put back, and it's in. All right, the lead is now 6 points.
Two-possession game. Two-possession game with a minute left.
Dunlap, Martin, Williams. Ouachita doesn't have to hurry, but they got to take care of the ball. 14 seconds left on the shot clock.
Nice job by Barthelemy of not letting the ball get back to Knox.
Knox has it again. Now he'll pass under the basket. Haynes' shot is blocked. Southern Nazarene with the basketball. We're down to 41 seconds. Here's a drive. Barthelemy takes the shot. It's no good. Rebounded by Ouachita. Coming down with it is Martin.
That's not the shot Southern Nazarene wanted or probably needed, because now they have to start fouling If you wait a little bit longer, just a little bit longer, 5, 6, 7 seconds, you're able to get a better shot in that possession, and you make it a one-possession game with about 30 seconds left instead of getting yourself into where you have to start fouling.
I think you're right, Chris. He just hurried that shot. They didn't have to take it that fast, and as a result, they needed to foul quickly, and that is the 4th foul on Slaymaker. That's a key stat, too. 4 fouls on Slaymaker, their big-time scorer. At least he has been tonight. He's been the leading scorer coming in, averaging 15. He's got, what, 25 now? Is that what we just
25,
counted?
yep. 5 of 13 from the field, 3 of 10 from three-point range, 12 free throws. He's made twice as many free throws as Ouachita has as a team. The Tigers have only been to the line 8 times.
Chris, we saw some really slow developing offense in the first half, especially in the first 10 minutes of the game. But I tell you what, both teams working so hard because both teams really, really need this win this afternoon.
They do, especially if you're Ouachita. And you got to be honest, if you're 1-4, both these teams coming in 1-4. So the Nazarene's on the road. You know, if you steal one on the road in a conference race, that's great. Ouachita's at the point where they're 1-4, and they've got to get this win to protect home court. They've had 4 home games, this will be 3 out of 5 conference games have been at home. You gotta come up with wins. You lost to Harding, able to get the win over Arkansas Monticello, a loss to Oklahoma Baptist at home. So now you got to even that up at 2-2 and be able to close this one out. So this is a bigger, in the grand scheme of things, I think it's a bigger game for Ouachita to be able to hold serve at home. For Southern Nazarene, you're looking to be able to steal one on the road.
Ouachita's 3-7 overall on the year. They are 1-4 in conference, but all 3 of their wins have been at home. We'll see if they can pick up number 4. At the free throw line is Knox. His shot is up and good. That's a key shot. It goes to a 7-point lead. 3-possession game with 29 seconds left. His second shot, Mr. Knox puts it in again.
Now it's definitely 3 possessions because the weird way this game's been going, Slaymaker could be fouled on a three-pointer and make it.
Nice feed, but the putback is good. He missed the original shot and then put it back up and in. That was Visor. So they got those 2 points back and they foul again, but now they foul Dunlop.
Kobe Dunlap on the season has not been to the free throw line very many times. He's been there 4 times, and he is a good free throw shooter. He's got 4 makes.
4 for 4 is not a bad percentage. Yeah. It's not many shots, but he is a shooter. Shot up and no good. Rebounded, though, by Ouachita.
That's why I didn't say that he hadn't missed on the season. I left that to you. But regardless, Ouachita does get the rebound.
And he'll go back to the line. He'll have another chance.
Yeah, get a chance to redeem himself.
Going to make a big difference now to make this shot because he's going to have 2 instead of the 1 and 1. And if he makes it, it's a 3-possession lead with 10 seconds left. Dunlap's shot up and good. He's got one more coming. 7-point lead, 10 seconds left. Very quiet gym right now. Shot up and good. Ouachita fans breathing a sigh of relief, and the Southern Nazarene fans are seeing the inevitable right now. 5 seconds left. Deep shot by Zezik is good.
He's like, now he said, now it goes in.
Yeah.
Right.
There's
now
a pass
it goes
to Williams,
in for me.
and they are going to foul, and with 1 second left, more free throws are coming. Ouachita will win this game. It's just a matter of what the score is going to be.
Zezik had a couple of opportunities earlier that could have made this game a 2, 3, 4-point game. Couldn't get it to go as Visor fouls out. His night is complete with 16 points and 8 rebounds.
Reggie Martin to the free throw line. He came off the bench today, but he did a fine job. Played a lot of minutes. Shot up and good. He's got one more coming.
Martin with 14 points now. Just above his average of 11.1.
Reggie Martin makes his second, and there's 1 second left, and this game is over. Ouachita 73, Southern Nazarene 66. Really important win for Ouachita this afternoon, Chris.
It was. Moved to 2-4 in Great American Conference play. You are able to get the split after playing a tough Oklahoma Baptist team in which you had a really good first half of action. And then Oklahoma Baptist had a big run in the second half on Thursday. But you're able to come back and withstand a little storm from the, sorry, that was a bad pun, from the Crimson Storm there in the second half and get to where you can have a comfortable lead down the stretch. Coach Nutt will come back up after he talks to his team real shortly. Let's give you some of the final stats. Ouachita finishes game 26 of 58 from the field, 44.8%, 9 of 21 from three-point range, 42.9%, 12 of 15 from the free throw line, 80%. And Jeff, we've talked about that the last 3 minutes. 7 of those 15 came in the last probably minute and a half to 2 minutes of the game. Rebounding, 28 rebounds. They were out-rebounded by 14 to Southern Nazarene's 42. For the Crimson Storm, 20 of 51 from the field, 39.2%. 4 of 17 from three-point range, 23.5%. 22 of 29 from the free throw line, 75.9%. And we talked earlier in the broadcast throughout it, they came in shooting 66.2% from the free throw line as a team. That was worst in the conference. They did not shoot to form today, 75% from the free throw line. Leading scorers, first for Southern Nazarene, 25 points for Slaymaker, 5 of 13. He had 12 free throws. He was 12 of 15. 3 players in double figures. Visor with 16, Zezik with 10, Baker McCann with 8 points, Barthélemy with 3, Coleman and Mason each with 2. Gerard and Edelmeyer played but did not score. For Ouachita, Emery Knox led the way with 22 points. Reggie Martin with 15. Tyler Haynes with 13. 7 points for Kobe Dunlap and Taryn Williams. 4 points for Rollin Belton. 3 points for MJ Leslie. 2 points for Gavin Snyder. Marvin Williams-Dunn played but did not score. 17 turnovers for Southern Nazarene. Only 9 for Ouachita. They took care of the ball. Fast break points. In a game where it is a 7-point difference and you can outscore your opponent 14-1 on fast break points, that will do a lot of the difference. You look at steals as well. 8 steals for Ouachita, no steals for Southern Nazarene. That's a quick look at the statistics as I make way for Coach Nutt.
Coach Dennis Nutt's going to join us here momentarily, and we'll talk about this victory for Ouachita. Coach Nutt, welcome to the post-game show. We are so excited to be able to visit with you today and talk about a Ouachita victory. It was a hard-fought victory, but a victory nonetheless in which Ouachita led for almost the entire game, but not a comfortable lead, I think you would agree, until the end when finally Ouachita held off really a strong comeback effort by Southern Nazarene and then pulled away at the end for the nice victory.
You're right. It really was a close game, but I thought our defense was really good all night. We just didn't really capitalize like we should. Close game at half, but we held them like 36% first half, so I was proud of that. We had 4 kills. That's 3 stops in a row we call a kill, and that's good defense. That's really good defense. We just didn't really capitalize on our end of it. Second half kind of got it going early, kind of got ahead of them and built the lead. Proud of our effort. I thought our defense was really good all night.
Coach, for the game, you held Southern Nazarene to less than 40% shooting from the field.
That may be our first this year, holding someone that low. That's good. That was our guys talking, engaged in every possession, and really paying attention to the details, and that's what you got to have in this league to win games.
Southern Nazarene shot more free throws than usual and made a higher percentage than they usually make, many more free throws than you. That free throw line kind of kept them in the game there for a while. But your team had 8 steals to 0 for Southern Nazarene.
Yeah, and that goes back to defense. They were engaged and into it. And you got to have that. I thought Emery kind of started with him. I thought he was really engaged defensively. That kind of started everything, and everyone behind him kind of watches the guy up front. So it kind of carried over to the other guys, and I thought T. Will did a great job on the boards. Had 10 rebounds tonight, and one was really critical there in that free throw that we got there late.
Coach, your team is 4-2 at home this year, and yet you had to play in front of a crowd that didn't include students for many of those games. I'm sure you're anxious for the student body to get back to campus.
Yeah, we're looking forward to getting those guys back in here and cheering us on. We need it. We need that home support, and they've always been good to us in the past. So it'll get going again in a couple weeks, but we'll go on the road next week, and that's kind of good on the other side of it. You play some games where their students are not back. So
right.
So that'll be good. We go to Northwest and Southwest next week, so looking forward to that.
Coach, I know that November and December are important, but January and February, they're the key, right? And most of the race is going to happen in those months. You get a victory here in January, it gives you a chance to really get some momentum for the rest of the season.
Yeah, you're right. And you can have a good weekend and really move up in the standings, once if you get things going the right way. And you're right, January is critical, and it's kind of heavy with home games for us, so we got to take advantage of it. We have to be playing well, and I think we are. We're close. I think we can shoot a little bit better. What did we do second half? We shot a little bit better second half. First half was not very good, but second half we made some shots, especially early on.
Yeah, over 50% in the second half, and then, of course, your free throw shooting is always good, and it was 80% again for this game with a lot of shots down the stretch when you needed that to make sure you hold on to the lead.
Yeah, I wish we can get there more. We do shoot it at a pretty good clip, but we don't do a very good job getting there enough. Other teams really outshoot us from the line, and that's kind of concerning, especially when you go on the road. You gotta go make some points somehow.
Coach, let's talk about your team now. This is a team that seems to be coming together. You play a lot of people. You rotate folks in and out. Everybody seems to be able to move the ball well. You've got a team that has enough depth, it seems to me, that these Thursday, Saturday combinations are opportunities for you to excel when you've got two games in 3 days.
Yeah, you're right. I thought Rollin did good tonight. He normally doesn't start, but he did tonight, and I thought he did some good things. He's just trying to get his legs under him. He came in sick from the start of the year, and so I thought he was a little bit always behind, but he did some good things tonight, and that kind of gives us another big in there, which we desperately need, and he did some great things. Kind of gives Tyler a little break, leaning on the big guys all night.
Coach, it's always a pleasure to talk to you. Congratulations on the win tonight.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Coach Dennis Nutt, Ouachita Baptist University, with the victory tonight. We started in the afternoon. I haven't looked outside to see if it's dark yet, but I tell you what, we've had a great afternoon of basketball. A well-fought women's game in which Southern Nazarene remained undefeated on the year at 12-0, number 7 in the country. Ouachita played well in that contest. And then Ouachita got the win in the men's game, 73-66 being the final score, with Ouachita holding the lead for almost all of the game. There was an early lead for Southern Nazarene. Otherwise, Ouachita led throughout the contest, but it was a single-digit lead for almost all of the contest, and so Ouachita was able to stretch that out, and then after a run by Southern Nazarene to make it close again, Ouachita made free throws and held on for a 7-point win today. Ouachita moves to 4-7 overall, and 2-4 in conference play, but Ouachita is 4-2 at home, so they'll try to rectify things on the road and then put together a good year. Southern Nazarene falls to 4-7 on the year and 1-5 in conference play, and they are 1-5 away from home. So Ouachita needed a home victory, and they got a home victory against Southern Nazarene here in the men's game. So much fun to broadcast this game with you. The students will be back soon, and they'll be back on the air. I just had so much fun being back on the air with Chris Babb. This is Jeff Roots. Once again, a win for the men and a loss, but a well-played game for the women today against Southern Nazarene. Hope that you will tune in to all of our broadcasts this year. We'll have a lot of spring sports headed your way, so stay tuned. This is a production of the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, and it is powered